SAS, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It certainly is a huge pleasure for me to be here in Copenhagen and to be able to share with my colleagues this very special occasion with you. I want to congratulate you, Ricard, and your whole team, everyone at SAS, on your very first A350. The A350, allow me to say, is simply the world's most technologically advanced airplane. For me and my colleagues at Airbus, it is a source of immense pride and satisfaction to see this aircraft flying in the new colors of SAS, one of our most respected customers at Airbus, and also, I may say, a true partner. SAS's endorsement is really as good as it gets for the A350. After all, SAS is one of the world's truly great airlines, renowned for its operational excellence, as well as its outstanding service to its passengers. As a founding member of the Star Alliance, the airline, SAS, has also made a major contribution to fulfilling our industry's underlying purpose, as Ricard said, connecting people, stimulating economic growth throughout the world, across borders, across time zones. Let me also congratulate you, Ricard, on your wonderful new livery, you mentioned it, which will strengthen the SAS brand and enforce it all over the world. It is clear that the next decade will be a time of significant opportunity for SAS as global demand for aviation continues to grow. But as Ricard said, it will also be a time when the environmental track record of commercial aviation comes under intense scrutiny, as it already is here, and rightly so, in Denmark and in Europe. Our two companies, SAS and Airbus, share a very strong commitment to improving the environmental performance of aviation and to meeting the international civil aviation community's carbon reduction targets. Those targets are our targets. More than this, I believe we share a commitment to leading the transition to a more sustainable aviation sector. It is a leadership that I believe must come from us in the European aviation sector. Now, the A350 is a powerful expression of that shared commitment. This aircraft is an outstanding feat, ladies and gentlemen, of aeronautical engineering. It will bring SAS up to 30% more fuel efficiency and therefore CO2 reduction versus previous generation of wide-body aircraft, 30%. A major reason for the A350's efficiency is that it is the first Airbus aircraft to be built with lightweight composite fuselage and wings. It's also the result of Rolls-Royce's fantastic Trent XWB engines, simply the best large engine flying in the skies today. This efficiency will, of course, be a major competitive advantage for SAS on its long-haul network. Just as importantly, it will also translate into this reduced environmental footprint, as I mentioned, with a 30% cut in CO2 emissions. This is a significant contribution to a greener aviation and something that is and will be vital to preserving public confidence in air travel. This aircraft is also remarkably quieter than its wide-body predecessors, cutting noise by up to 50% around airports. And that's not all. The A350 is impressive enough, if you allow me to brag a little bit about our baby, but SAS and Airbus are now looking ahead to the next generation of cleaner aviation technology to keep pace with society's expectations at large. At Airbus, Our goal is to build the world's first low-emissions airliner. So instead of viewing environmental pressures as a constraint, we view them as an opportunity. This is likely to be a hybrid electric aircraft in the future, and we want this to be ready to fly by the mid-2030s. This year we began a partnership with SAS to examine what it would mean to fly an electrified aircraft. We signed a partnership and are exercising work on this partnership to examine what airport infrastructure would be needed for such a hybrid electric aircraft, what logistical support would be needed, how our organizations need to adapt. We're thrilled to be able to do this with SAS. It's an important step towards what I hope will follow the A350 as Europe's next great aviation accomplishment. But we will not be able to do this job alone. I'm so very pleased that in SAS we have found a partner with a foresight and commitment to sustainability to help us realize this ambition, because it takes the airplane builder, brings technology, the airline, builds operating efficiency and contact with the consumer, and many more stakeholders. Of course, the A350, back to the A350, its advantages extend beyond its environmental performance. In designing this airplane at Airbus, we've also strived to set new standards for us passengers in terms of comfort, noise, air quality, lighting. I have no doubt that your passengers, Richard, will love flying in the A350. So let me congratulate you again on your excellent cabin design as well. I know that this is the result of much painstaking work from your talented designers and engineers. The attention to detail is just magnificent for discovery children. Passengers will enjoy more personal space in all classes. They will also benefit from an exceptionally quiet cabin, as I mentioned, a better pressurization, more fresh air, LED ambient lighting, all of which will help reduce jet lag after the ultra-long range flights this aircraft is capable of doing. Dear colleagues at SAS, dear Richard, I'm extremely proud to be here to open this new chapter in the long and special relationship between our two companies. This is a partnership, ladies and gentlemen, that began way back in 1977 when SAS placed its first order for an Airbus aircraft, the wide-body A350, then already a step change in environmental and economic efficiency. And the airline has since gone on to develop its fleet with a range across our product line of both our single-aisle and wide-body aircraft. We're most grateful for that trust. Today's A350 is just the first of a total of 8 aircraft of its type that will deliver to your airline in the years ahead. Hopefully a few more. We will also deliver another 51 A320 NEOs to join the 29 NEOs already in operation at SAS, as well as 3 A321 long-range aircraft next year, which will further improve SAS's fuel efficiency across its short and medium-range network. We will do our utmost, Richard, to repay the trust that you have placed in us and make your fleet of A350s a great success. I have every confidence that it will be. The A350 has had the best entry into service of any wide-body aircraft ever. For almost 5 years now, it has been delivering on its efficiency promises to our customers around the world with a very, very high level of operational reliability. So this delivery today is a true landmark, not just for SAS, but humbly for us in European aerospace altogether. Be assured that your first A350 carries with it the very best wishes of the more or less 140,000 employees of Airbus. We wish the Ingegerd Viking many happy landings. Thank you very much.